Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the show for a Monday morning, people. Wow, we got through the weekend and it was fantastic. We had the best weather here in probably the last 3-4 months. So it was excellent. I have a bit of hay fever this morning. I have a few allergies going on here, people. But the show must go on. The show must go on. Big shout out to Janet. Big shout out to Janet. You're going through a few little difficulties at the moment, but I'm pretty sure you're going to pull through all right. So, big shout out to Janet. I hope you do well. I really do. Keep us posted. Let us know how you're going. And, yeah, I guess I'll get on to the show. So, as with every day, Monday to Friday, I'm here. I'll log in. I just go to my Twitter account and I go to the For You tab at the top. I click on it and I just react to what pops in. I don't know what's coming in because it's just an algorithm. And the algorithm, for some people, it pisses them off. For me, it excites me. I get to see all this crazy stuff. It's really weird. You know, I guess there's some people, yeah, there's probably two camps out there. There are people who log on to social media and to Twitter for activism. You know, they're going on there to save the world one tweet at a time. You know, they're gonna save the polar bear with one tweet. That's what they're doing. They take it very seriously, these people. I, on the other hand, I'm on the other boat. I just take it for shits and giggles. I come onto Twitter for the absolute laughs of it. Yeah, that's what I'm there for. There for entertainment, and I'm only here in the morning. So I jump in and I can do these videos. I can react. I can do the videos, upload them for all my viewers and all my followers on Twitter. And then, you know, I don't have to sit in Twitter all day talking to people. I can just do this. I can just react, tell you what I think. Done. Anyways, let's start the show. So, where do we go? I'm going to get to our home tab and make sure it is on the For You and the home tab. First off the bat is Megan. Well, Megan, tragic. Just hearing the news about Dean Holland. May he rest in peace. I'm not too sure who Dean is. It's not a good way to start the week, Megan. I don't blame you, but I'm going to blame you. Just kidding. Anyways, Will Kingston. We don't need more politicians. We need better politicians. An unpopular opinion. Triple their pay. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. Okay, let's see what the tweet was first. Sorry, I always jump ahead. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese may consider boosting the number of politicians and representatives in federal parliament in a move not seen since the Hawke. No, we don't need more. Yeah, well, I'm with Will. We don't need more. We need better. You know, we don't need more of these, you know, high school drama kids. We don't need this terrible acting that they're doing. We need someone else writing fucking great to catch up with, fucking great to catch up with, great to catch up with, oh, great to catch up with. We don't need more of that. They're already shit enough. There's enough of this shit. We don't need more. No, we need better. Well done, Will. I totally agree with you there. Top stuff. Let's go on. The Vic government is staring down calls for the resignation of Premier Daniel Andrews after an investigation revealed widespread misuse of... What the... Seriously, whoever gets in there first, once you get rid of this cancer that is Dan, and you actually go in, you're going to need to just stop everything in the state. You're just going to have to stop everything, put everything in caretaker mode, and then do a full audit. Top to bottom, you're going to have to go through you're going to have to sack every department head, all their deputies. You're going to have to go through, clean the whole place. It's going to be filthy. You know, this is just going to be filthy. It's got to have to be cleaned out. That's the only way to do it. And Dan, just put him in, put him on a travel list. You know, put him on a travel restriction. Keep him in, house arrest or something. Just go through, sanitize everything, clean it, and do a proper audit. And you're going to find like the worst stuff you could possibly imagine. I guarantee it. You know, this is just the leaks. This is just the little bits that are coming out the sides. It's not, it's just, it's that slight smell, you know, that little aroma that's coming out of the bottom of the pantry when you walk past it. You get that little smell and you're like, oh, I know something's dead in there. I just don't want to fucking open it. If I open that and I see what's in there, oh, I think that's, oh my God, I think that's last year's potato. Oh, I think that's the potato. Oh, that smells. Oh no, I'm going to keep walking. You know, you get that little smell coming through. Like, that's what Dan's going on. This is, yeah, it's going to be a big effort. Full clean out. Same thing in Queensland too. Same thing. I don't think Anastasia's any better. She's just better at hiding it. That's all. Full clean out. Get everything onto the table. Do full audits, clean outs, clear the departments. Start merging some of these departments together. You don't need so many of them. Anyways, let's continue. Here we go. Andrew Bogut. Anybody in Australia make or know of someone who makes high-end poker tables? Wow, that's pretty unique. This is becoming mission impossible. Remember when Australia once had an industry that made things? Fun times. Yeah, I know. They don't make shit anymore. They just import it all. They just import it. I don't know. We even import our workers. We import the consumers. We import the people, the renters. We import everything. It's crazy. It's a fucking... No, they don't make anything. Okay. Tucker Carlson, what's he up to? These are the most important words Tucker Carlson has ever spoken. Listen to these. Wow, this is a little bit too long, Benny.
It might be time to start to reassess the terms we use to describe what we're watching. So when I started at Heritage, the presumption was, and this is a very Anglo-American assumption, that the debates we're having are kind of rational debates about the way to get to mutually agreed upon outcomes. Right? So like we all want the country to be more prosperous and free and people to be less oppressed or whatever, and so we're going to argue about tax rates, and I think higher tax gets us there. I'm like Keynesian, and you disagree, you're an Austrian or whatever, but the objective is the same. And so we write our papers, and they write their papers, and may the best papers win. I don't think that's what we're watching now at all. I don't think we're watching a debate over how to get to the best outcome. I think that's completely wrong. And I've come to this conclusion, and I should say at the outset I'm an Episcopalian, so don't take any theological advice from me, because I don't have any. I grew up in the shallowest faith tradition that's ever...
Okay, I'd love to watch this, Benny, but this is going too long. It's eating into my show. I got runs. Fuck me, what's going on here? Oh, no. Okay, all right. Show me some memes you found this weekend. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Oh, this is some good ones. It's always sad when you see someone eating alone. Okay. When you wake up and realize the cosmic energy has shifted, and you don't feel like shit. So no more. Garfield non-believers be like, must have been the wind. Okay. I'm getting through. This is a good one. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I like it. Oh, what's this one? One last. If it gets cold one more time, I'm just going to put my Christmas tree back on. Oh, that's not even funny. Not even funny. All right, going back. Okay, let's continue on. Majority of Australians keen to switch from gas to electric to lower emissions. A survey fine. Who the fuck did this survey? Did Australia Institute? Let's see. Let's see who did this survey. Oh my God. Why do they? This is. Oh, it's the worst. Okay, let's see. According to new research by the Australia Institute and research firm SEC Newgate. Oh, fuck off. See, and like, I didn't even have to look too far into that. You just tell. The Australia Institute do the study. Evan here, the Renew bro, he grabs onto it and he's like, yeah, it must be true. Yeah, totally true. It supports my view. And that's what they do. It's, it's so lame. Dude, no more of this shit, please. Please. This is, once again, like I said at the start, some people come on here for fun. Some people come on here for activism. Evan thinks he's changing the fucking world. But at the same time, he wasn't too popular at school and he wasn't too, no one really liked him and that. So he wants people to like him now. So that's what he does. He does activism, but he wants people to like him for it. So he has to find that little niche in that. And his niche is telling people they're evil. That's it, Evan. Well done, son, using the Australia Institute as your fucking sources. Okay, let's continue on, people. It's Monday. Let's go. Okay. Michael Smith. Reminder of what an average person Malcolm Turnbull is. Fucking, he's a piece of shit, really. The last 10 years, we had some terrible, can we just admit, we had some terrible politicians. Dan's one of them, still going. But the last 10 years, we've just had some of the worst politicians you could have made. Rudd, Turnbull, Morrison, Gillard. What the fuck was going to Shorten? Now we got fucking Albo. Oh, man. It's like, and then Albo's just taken the worst of the Gillards. Like, it's like 10 years since the Gillard thing was in operation. And then that machine, whatever it was, I don't know, it was a weird mix of like, yeah, you had Swanee in there, you had Rudd dangling his toes in the, it was disgusting. It was a bad government. But 10 years later, they just bring it back again. They're like, oh, weekend at Bernie's again. Back in. Weekend at Bernie's, too. And now, oh, it's the worst politicians I could imagine. Malcolm Turnbull, Dan Andrews. Who else is really fucking terrible? Just remember that dude from the Northern Territory? What was his name? The one that went fucking COVID crazy? Oh, wow. Speaking of Australian politicians, we got Mark Latham stepping into the ring here. 50,000 years of Indigenous burning crap out of them, and they still survive just fine. Doing it again, a non-issue. Oh, okay. Koalas, yeah, that's true. Australia's always had fires. Aboriginals always burn them out. Why the fuck are people going to... What's with drag queens? I don't get it. Enough. You can teach kids, you can educate kids without being a drag queen. This was a thing. We did do this for some time. You can't teach kids lessons without having to dress in drag. Seems a bit weird. Oh, fuck me, Stan Grant. Stan Grant, geez, okay, well, how dared the Queen just die and this country go into mourning? What about my own people? Oh my God. Stan Grant is turning into the Colin Kaepernick of the ABC. He's just a Colin Kaepernick. He's gonna take a knee every fucking start of every episode for the fallen people. My fallen historical peoples. Oh, the fallen peoples. And he's gonna have a minute's silence. He's gonna take a knee and he's gonna call them all fucking racist. And every show he goes on, he's gonna start by calling them racist and telling them to check their privilege. And is going to be the Colin Kaepernick of the ABC. It's not going to be a show until Stan comes onto the stage and takes a fucking knee. Would he take a knee? Is that really the thing? I don't think Stan would take the knee. I think what he would do is more like a war dance or something. Wouldn't he come in doing his little war dance, shaking a spear, clacking some spears together, something like that? Like, I think that's going to be Stan's thing. He's the Colin Kaepernick of the ABC. Let's continue on. Danny Warpig's always good with the memes. Places like this should pray to the pagan goddess of their choice. The Purge isn't a documentary, otherwise they'll get hit with a pocket nuke day one. First, when another brewery opens in North Knoxville with $13 hypoallergen gluten-free banana peanut. Oh fuck no. That's the worst, hey? Pumpkin stout. Jesus Christ. Just enough. No, just go to beer. Germans nailed this. They got it down pat. They put the laws in place to say you cannot change. The Germans have a beer purity law. Check it out. It's older than Australia, but they had it down pat. They're like, no, this is what you put. This is what beer is. This is how it's. This is what you put in it, and that's it. No fucking pumpkin stout. No cinnamon spice. No little chili flakes on top. No hint of chocolate. No. Fuck that shit. It is barley, malt, hops. Bit of water, done. They sorted this shit out. They've been fine ever since. They don't have to deal with this crap. It's the best beer too. Anyways, let's continue on. Oh, Jimi Hendrix. Oh, Eric Weinstein posting Jimi Hendrix. And what a tag team that is. Joe Biden became a senator very young. He is also exactly 1 week older than Jimi Hendrix. Wow. Hendrix completed his life's entire work and died 2 years before Biden took office in the Senate at age of 29. Odd thoughts. What would have accomplished over the same time frame? Fuck me. Imagine Jimi Hendrix still going today. Oh my God, that would be incredible. You know, even just once. You know, just for one concert, Jimi Hendrix could just come back. That would be incredible. Anyways. OnlyFans girls posting their L's. Wow, that's a good one. Feminism is a scam. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Girls trying to make money. She's on the hustle. Only shocking when you're surrounded by inner city activists. TV star reveals surprise Voice opinion. Popular has shared some unexpected thoughts on The Voice. I don't care what an ABC presenter thinks of The Voice. It's useless. What value does any opinion coming out of the ABC have? Considering they shouldn't have an opinion. But, secondly, why the fuck would I care? What? Tony Armstrong? Who the fuck is Tony Armstrong? No. Tony Barber. Now, that's a man you can trust. Tony Barber, I want to know his opinion. Tony Barber, what was that, Sale of the Century? I want his opinion. Tony Barber, hook me up. Not Tony Armstrong. Who the fuck is Tony Armstrong? Bloody quota filler, some employment opportunity, some ABC little political, like, I don't know, I don't care. No, continue on. Anal doing his best. It's not really anal. Okay, I will call him anal, continue to call him, but it is Milhouse's dad. This is Milhouse's dad. I don't care what he's got to say. It's never anything important. Musk has given 100 million to Ukraine charities. Excellent. Slava Ukraine. Yeah, he has. And he's also paying for your fucking check mark. Anyways, let's continue on. Daddy Warpig's back. Oh my god. What is going on with this story? Firstly, I didn't mean to click on Rachel. I didn't mean to do that. She's going to come back now, and that's going to destroy my week. But, what is going on here with Tim Wilson? This is like, the cripple fight in South Park. You just let them fight. You just let the cripples fight. Let the tards fight. Let it go. The one thing we need to do is we need to get onto Sportsbet, and we need to make sure a market's open for this one, because this is going to be a good one. And I think Rachel could really, she's going to add some value in this situation. She's going to take the cripple fight and she's going to bring it right down into the gutter. Right down in there. That's what Rachel does. That's where she'll be. She's waiting for us, everyone. PK, who the fuck is PK? Received a text from a listener during an interview with Zoe Daniels about the Wreath incident, saying an electoral volunteer shouldn't be carrying out those sort of duties. Yeah, why? Where was she? Where was Zoe Daniels? Why? This is the only story here. The only story here, Zoe Daniels, Tim Wilson at an event, and Zoe Daniels wasn't there. So Tim Wilson laid the wreath. And then apparently Zoe's going, that's my job. And it's like, well, you should show up, bitch. Where are you? Like, why aren't you there? And then she sent a staffer or someone to do it. Like, and of course Tim can do it. Like, Jesus, get over yourself, woman. Jesus, just get over yourself. ABC employees, they're just the worst. They really think, Tony Armstrong. Fucking who cares? No one cares. Anyways, let's continue on. Aussie single mum forced to pay $11,000, holy shit, after facing 40th rental move. What? A Melbourne renter forced to pay $11,000 after receiving a notice to vacate went on to make a truly devastating discovery. Okay, well, yeah, I'm with Philip Suze, whatever his name is. There's no concern over this at all, but I don't know why she's paying $11,000. I think that's just clickbaity. Not taking that one. Sorry. You gotta burley me up first. You gotta burley the water. You gotta chum it up first before I bite on that one. Okay, Stephen Cook. Soon, no one will be left who thinks house prices over the medium term are driven by interest rates. Funny, there were any at all. What? He thinks interest rates are driving house price? I think 0% interest rates, Kook. I think 0% interest rates kind of drive house prices. Kinda. There's a little bit. You're going to give me money to borrow money? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, sorry, Kook. Not with you there. Yeah, perhaps. Oh, what's Koss doing? Oh, no. Koss is still just in the planet Koss. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. The dude's like, yeah, I know, I'm leaving Koss out of this. Otherwise, he's just going to pop back in. It gets worse. Ooh, what's this? This is what happens to aluminium. Aluminium is soft though, but this is what happens to aluminium when a half-inch piece of plastic makes contact at 1,500 miles per hour in space. Yeah, but that's aluminium. Still, that's fucking brutal. Look at that hole. Jesus Christ. Going to see smaller holes in Chalmers' upcoming budget. This looks like a 5-cent piece compared to what he's going to present. Anyways, let's continue on. Wow, where is this? The next Tolkien will be a random anon so disillusioned with modern society that they built something incredible as a counterweight. Yeah, that looks beautiful though. That looks awesome. Here we go. For every 1 megawatt of solar panels produced, about 1.4 tons of toxic substances, including hydrochloric acid, sodium hydroxide, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, and hydrogen fluoride, and 2,868 tons of water are used, while 8.6 tons of emissions are released. Yeah, they're not clean. What the fuck is this? And they're not renewable. How do you renew a solar panel? No one does that shit.
Oh, but we can. There are processes in place where we can. We've got the plan out. We got a test trial where they've recycled the solar panel.
It's like, I don't care. People aren't doing that. People are just going to go to the cheapest source, which is the cheapest source is going to be China. And they're going to import dirty panels from China. They're not renewable. Fucking Evan, I'm sure Evan's got a study by the Australia Institute to show just how renewable solar panels are. Out of this one, we recycled on this test, blah, 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 blah. Fucking weirdos. Just the renew bros. Don't delve into their bullshit. Solar panels are not clean. They're dirty. They're disgusting. They're dirty and they're shit. They're just shit at their job. Like, why would you deliberately get something so filthy and so disgusting and then try to convince... That's the worst thing. They're trying to convince themselves that they're good. They're not. They're terrible. They're awful. Why? There's some isolated instances where they're good. Maybe a boat, something like that, a farm way out in the middle of nowhere. Apart from that, they're not clean, not reliable, not useful. I don't care. You got to twist and turn. And, but under this condition and here and my test and the Australian Institute said they're good. No. Okay, anyways, continuing on. Oh, yeah, the Dame. Barry Humphries, one of the funniest Australians ever. It's just sad. And then typical Melbourne style, Melbourne Comedy Fest. Like, what the fuck? You know? And then Australian comedy, or the comedy scene in general, just went woke. And woke comedy is not comedy. It's just sad. It's like Hannah Gadsby shit. The funniest thing about Hannah Gadsby is that she is a comedian. That's the funniest thing. Like, that's it. Barry Humphries was genuinely fucking funny. Like, genuinely funny. People say, oh yeah, but he was dressing like a woman, blah, 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 with trans rights. Now, Barry Humphries never advocating for children to have sex changes. I think he would make a joke of it, but he wouldn't actually advocate that. I don't think that's a thing. And, you know, obviously the trannies are going to be upset with that. The woke comedians, like, there's nothing worse. I went to a woke comedy show in Berlin. Yeah, it's just sad. It's just sad. They're not funny people. Okay, anyways, I'm going to get out of here soon, but let's have a look. What else is going on? I don't know. Peter Malinauskas. To everyone who made this week possible, it's not really what South Australia's about. You put a free gig on in South Australia, you're going to have people rocking up. There's not really anything exciting there. Terrifying moment. A group of neo-Nazis raised their arms in salute to celebrate Adolf Hitler's birthday. Well, fucking Jesus Christ. You know, you still have people celebrating Marx's birthday, don't you? Didn't they have a Marx conference in Melbourne recently? Jesus. Okay, anyways. PVO. Apparently this is a big deal. PVO rocking up, just wearing a hoodie and a shirt. I don't see any problem here. It's PVO. If I was in his... Do you think he cares? If I was PVO, I wouldn't give a shit. I would come out in a onesie. Yeah. No, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. The only people who... Does anyone watch Insiders? Who actually watches that shit? Anyways, I was done. Oh, man. Ulrika Frankie. Who will pay the bill? Poland's defense spend. Poland is spending a lot on weapons. Australia, take note. We gotta be more like Poland, can we, please? Housing market forecast, or finally a housing affordability solution. you notice how everyone on Twitter, everyone's talking about housing. Housing is like the housing, rentals, housing. Everything's housing, except the politicians aren't talking about it because they're busy bringing in fucking 1 million people. Funny that. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Janet, if you're watching, I wish you all the best. I hope your procedures go well and you're back and you're fighting strong in no time. Anyways, everyone, I'll be here tomorrow morning. I'm here actually Monday to Friday. Every morning I'll do a rant. I'll go through my little Twitter scales here and I'll have a look and I'll see what I can find and I'll try to report on it and try to be entertaining for you. Anyways, have a good day. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. And in the meantime, peace.